Hello everyone, and welcome to the first bonus DLC episode of Let's Play Metro Last Light. We'll be starting with the Faction Pack, as that was the first DLC pack to come out. Something interesting I noticed is you can't actually buy Metro Last Light anymore. You can only buy the re-released version, which comes with all the DLC, but that means you also can't buy any of the DLC for the original version if you still have that and didn't have the DLC. So that kind of sucks. Anyhow, let's get into Heavy Squad here. You can see we'll be playing as a Reich soldier. Since this is the faction pack, we play as various factions. We're going to play it on normal. This level's actually kind of hard, to the point where people complained that it was too hard when it first came out, especially on Ranger difficulty. We'll see why shortly.
We must prepare for a great war! The final war! And it will end with the triumph of our race! The mailed fist of the legions of Reich will challenge our enemies! And if the jackals will not surrender D6, we will take it by force! Hell Reich!
So despite him mentioning D6 here, we're actually going to be fighting the Reds.
The shock troopers, finally!
Presumably, this takes place at the same time as the Siege of D6 by the Reds, and we're attacking them from behind. So, we've got a minigun, and unlike in the D6 level, the minigun actually has reloadable ammo. As well as a variety of mods. See, it's a very similar level to D6, except we're actually supposed to win this fight. The guys with the red lights are the tougher assault troopers. But the minigun still shoots them down. One problem with this level is the cover is pretty useless, as they can shoot right through it. But we can get infinite medkits for this box. Alright. So now that we got snipers, we can grab this, the Volt Driver.
We got it when we attacked the smithy. Sure thing. Charge it. It takes some time to build the charge up after a shock.
It's actually called the Hell Breath in this version.
Wins against armored targets.
Alright, so now we gotta deal with multiple snipers, as you can see from their green beams. They're actually kind of hard to kill, because they knock off their aim. Despite what he says, the Volt Driver is not an instant kill all the time. That guy up there is especially annoying. There's a couple guys that spawn up there, because he can shoot right over your cover no matter where you are. The best thing you can do to try to stay alive is run to the back of the map when you're dying.
We march toward the brave new world. Force of
So we recognize these guys. It's the same sort of setup from D6. Except instead of a flamethrower, that guy has a minigun. Get out of the way. Alright, watch out for this fire. I'm not really sure where the incendiary grenades come from. I've never actually seen someone throw one, they just sort of happen. There are still snipers popping up too, so we have to watch out for those guys. You can still hit the snipers with the Gatling gun, it just takes a bunch of shots. Alright, when the minigun guy shoots, you want to hide. Oh shit, we're on fire. Alright, so that was bad luck with that rocket. I have died entirely too many times to that fire. Partially because if you're scoped in, it doesn't even make a sound. But oh, okay. That's the other thing you have to worry about. Those rockets are kind of random. They don't really aim for where you are. They just sort of hit the ground. And if they hit you right on top like that, they kill you. You can see why this might be a little frustrating at first. Alright, finally got him after way too many attempts.
Look, Hans, since you're a heavy weapons expert, you're bound to like this.
Also, I realized that the guys throwing this are the snipers on the left side there. You'll actually see them pop up once in a while and toss one. There's a third gun we can pick up here, if we can get the chance, the medbed.
You don't have to save the ammo, so give them some indirect fire. Just keep in mind that these grenades have contact fuses, so don't blow us all sky high.
The medbed is a grenade launcher, fires pipe bombs, which is the reason that we have 12 pipe bombs. We normally only carry 4. It's not quite the good time to use it yet, though.
I'm covering you, Hans. Finish that. It's coming mutants again. Heavy troopers.
Alright, now there's quite a few guys.
Dad, give us some cover, Hans.
Please stop standing in front of me. Ah, Jesus. But yeah, so this wall right here, the bullets go right through it. You can see that it doesn't even count as a wall. And just like in D6, we have to deal with a tank. Unfortunately, we don't have a Prevent here, so we just have to basically unload on it until it's dead. Now this grenade launcher does not actually shoot very far, so you have to kind of arc it. Not a lot of good cover. This thing can shoot through most of what's there. As as you can see he's doing right now. And we really just gotta tank him, just keep unloading with grenades until he's dead.
Damn, we're good. Smoking.
And that's the end of that. There's actually an achievement for getting 100 kills in this DLC, though I think you need to actually gun down some of the people on the other platform to get it. Because there's kind of infinitely spawning guys running on the other side.
Heil Reich! Heil! Heil Reich!
Hans, the heavy trooper, wins the day. Somehow the three of them did what 100 Spartans could not. But yeah, so it's not completely clear where in the timeline that's supposed to take place, presumably just during the attack on D6 or just before it when all the Russian troops are getting into position and the Reich decides to jump on them. But that's the first DLC. It's fairly short, kind of frustratingly difficult with some of the randomness and rockets and stuff, but it's alright. I didn't mind it too much. Next time, we'll be changing it up a little bit with a bit of stealth, a bit of mandatory stealth with the Sniper Team DLC. And then I'm probably going to save Kshatriya until after that, as I mentioned in the last episode of the main game, it's one of my favorite levels in the whole Metro series. It's just a pretty neat sort of thing that's very different from what you do in the other ones. But I've been Shadefire, and this is bonus episode 1. Heavy Soldier, or Heavy Squad? Heavy Trooper, I believe. Yeah, Heavy Squad, sorry. And I'll see you next time with Sniper Team. Until then, you folks take care.